really quickly here. So we're gonna be starting the race. We're just gonna get quickly set up. Everything's all set up. I'm gonna go find and locate my co-commentator. So we're gonna go out and about looking for the co-commentator. So hopefully we're gonna get our co-commentator here. This is our first time we got a co-commentator in this league, so can't wait to see that. Which means this is gonna be absolutely chaos and anarchy is gonna be a thing. So far, pretty much close to 12 cars so far here. I don't know. Yeah, everyone's supposed to be here. So far, it's supposed to be 12, but I guess 11. I think it's 10. I think it's 10 cars. I hope Spacey's getting the message of. We're gonna take a little bit of break. I'm just gonna be like, just let the co-commentator know. So we'll be back a little bit. Okay, so I guess we don't have a commentator. I guess it's just me. Good to know. I thought the co-commentator was actually here. Apparently, he is racing today. He is 16. So, original co-commentator was Dale, but he's racing. So we're gonna get ready to go green here. We got so far. We're gonna go run through the group. So far, Chase starts us off in the pole position, followed by Blitz. Then followed up right behind him, Braxton. Then Kev. Then Regan, right there behind in the 52 machine. And then Spacey followed right behind them. And then right there behind Spacey is Kix. And then the 35 machine behind, which is printed. Then Aiden, and then Dale. That is your group so far. That is your racers for this race. And Chase had some mechanical issue for today. And that is pretty much your group. That is your drivers. I just said them all out. We're gonna get ready to go green. Seems like a lot of chatting. And we're racing at Glen, which a lot of the during practice and qualifying and a little bit of practice, drivers have just said they hate these setups. Like hate them. Like they do not like these. They want this race gone. It's not good. So they're gonna be choosing. Coming by us, we're gonna be choosing for the green flag. So that means close to pretty much 40, like close to 11 cars are going to be racing today. 12 cars so far right now, 11 of them ready to go racing here. And we're going to head to green flag here and the green flag's out. We're going racing here at the Glen. So far, Blitz on the outside. Chase on the bottom. He's going to get a good run off. 3 wide behind Chase. Braxton, Regan, Blitz right there. Cars in the wall. Spacey followed up behind them. Coming through the S's. Couple cars hitting each other. Door banging. 5 cars all right behind each other. Spacey, Regan, Blitz, Printed, Braxton, like a bunch of Toyotas, all right behind each other. Then followed by Chevys. And we got one going around. Regan goes around. And Blitz, Braxton, all Spacey go around. That's Track Blocker. That's the big one here on lap 1. Oh my, one core upside down. That's Kicks. Kev's also around. Aiden's also still wrecking, coming across the thing, and the yellow flag's out. First yellow of the day. One Chevy so far leads us. So for Chase will lead us off for the front row. Bliss followed up right behind. Regan got around that yellow. Complete pandemonium. Dale picks up a few spots. Pretty much a lot of cores printed. Also, right there behind them, pretty much everyone off in that bus stop got tangled up and they all just. Lots of them just all wrecked up, and so far everyone coming back to the group, and so far it seems like 35 hit a wall and he spun out. Pretty much last core so far the group is Kev. He's a strong contender for pretty much the lead. And so far, just pretty much, if you're in the top spot, you can easily get the win from here. Just you got hope on a lot of cores so far. Will I think headed back to the green. So the green flag will be dropping. Maybe this time. We're gonna see if they start doubling up. Because everyone's all caught up after the shenanigans. Pit road's closed because, well, it's literally second lap of the race. And yet they're choosing they're going to be going green. So for a bunch of cores take the bottom, 5 cores take the top, 5 on the bottom, it's an even group. So for 10 cores racing today. Chase on the inside, Blitz on the outside. Who's gonna take the lead, and hopefully, let's see who's gonna wreck. Dell hits a wall. He's gonna check up the guys on the outside. We're gonna go back green flag racing. Dale gonna make it 3 wide on the outside. 2-turn-1. Dale get it done. Blitz blacks off because he knows what's gonna happen. Dale all the way in the rumble strips. He's gonna quickly side to Chase. Kev catching up. Full wide coming through entering the S's. Pretty much, I don't know what's going on. They're full wide. Now they're 2. 3 wide exiting. Like, this is a big group here. So for Regan, already taking the lead, and he's already going. Blitz followed up behind him. Kev now getting right behind. Let's hope we see Dale goes around. He hits the barrier. He slows down. Bunch of cores followed up behind. That is a issue for the number 16. He tags the inside wall, bounces off, and hits the outside. Pretty much not what you want. It seems like Blitz taking the race lead. So for pretty much a couple cores. So for 4th lap made it. Bunch of cores right now racing around the track. Chase trying to get on the outside of these guys. So for the only Ford in this race is Aiden. So for a lot of the Fords, or just kind of puttering around. So for Blitz, Corny in the race lead. Kev following up behind. Blitz hits some rumble strips. Kev gonna pass on the outside. Head to the bus stop. Everyone single file out behind them. Side by side, Chase trying to make some passes. Oh, Braxton gets loose. He goes around. Kicks also goes around. Braxton saves it. They're all kind of slowing around. Spacey also goes around. Kev so far keeps that little position. Well, little position. And Kev has Blitz on his outside. Regan right behind him. 3 cores all had issues today. Spacey and Kicks all had issues today. Dale falling behind. Kev is now the new race leader of this race. So for 3 cars, Aiden goes around in the back. Seems like something happened to Aiden. 99 hit something, went around. So for Kev coming up through the turn 1. Spacey and Kicks both go around again. Dale just trying to get around this track. So for Kev, Regan, fall right behind. Blitz right there behind those guys. And Chase trying to catch up. Chase hits rumble strips. He gets loose. He's going to lose some track time to those guys. And so for Printed, following up behind them, trying to catch up. And a little bit. Aiden right behind Braxton. He's going to be trying to catch up to Braxton. Braxton's trying to catch up to the front. So for Pretty Chaotic, Spacey had some issue in the bus stop. A lot of these guys are having trouble in the bus stop. Bus stop to turn 1. Those are the issues for these drivers. So for single file out for most of these cars, no real battles. Maybe Kev and Regan, but that's it. Oh, Regan. I'm gonna say Regan. Yeah, Regan. A little issue I've been having. Spacey so for went from pretty much top 5 all the way down to 10th. So he's lost 5 positions in this race. Kev so far already putting time up on these guys. Spacey just got out of turn 1, and Kev just getting into the carousel. A lot of cars so far just trying to get around. And so far Printed looks like he got around. Or went around to be more accurate. He's going to be all the way behind. You can see a bunch of cars behind them having their fair share of problems. Pretty much a fair share of issues going around the field today. Chase is caught up to Blitz. Braxton so far just kind of going around trying to get his race done. I think most of these drivers are thinking the same thing. Get this thing over with. So for lap 7 out of 10 for stage number 1. Honestly, I won't be surprised if this was the full race. Honestly, if it was, that'd be awesome. So for Kev and seems like Kev and Reagan battling for the lead. Kev right behind him now. We got to switch for the lead. Kev did something in the S's to lose some time. Kev trying to get behind him. He's going to get through the bus stop faster. Battle for that lead. Braxton goes around in the bus stop as well. Oh, another car goes around. That's Printed. Couple cars go around in that section. Seems like Kicks as well. He hits a wall. He's gonna go around. Seems like Oso Dale as well. Bunch of cars having trouble today in that ton. Caution's Oso out because of it. So the yellow's out. Kev loses 1 spot. Oh, no, Kev got his spot. He's holding it. So for Pretty Chaotic. Pretty much. Pretty much everyone going through the bus stop with some issue. Not all. Pretty much this is gonna be an interesting race to the line. Those side by side, ready to go back. Green flag. Everyone's on the inside, a few cars on the outside, 4 on the outside. Around 6 on the bottom. We're gonna get ready to go back green flag, and the green flag's back waving. We're going back green. So for side by side, single fallout coming through the turn 1. A lot of cars are gonna overshoot it. That's a lot of them. So for Chase, all the way in the middle of the field, he was the pole. He got pole. So for 3 wide from Spacey, he got tagged a little bit. 1 car going around, that's Blitz. He's loose. Bunch of cars having a little bit of issues. Dale, so for 3 wide with a bunch of cars behind him. This is going to be an issue for a lot of these guys. Oh, Blitz goes around. He gets high centered. That's a lot of more cars getting involved. Blitz gets high centered. Kicks goes in the wall with Dale. They're all wrecking. That may be a caution. Blitz got high centered. That is not going to be a yellow. Kev's going to take the lead. He's going to get the last lap of the stage. Pretty much a lot of the cars so far. I think racing back to the line, I think, maybe? That may be a yellow. Braxton getting tagged. Nope, that is yellow. That is also stage number 1. Stage number 1 goes to Kev, because it's yellow. They're going to be headed back to the restart, pretty much. Could be the last lap. So pretty much they're gonna just pace for I think a few laps. We're just gonna sit back, enjoy, and watch the race. So far, pretty much stages kind of went how it kind of did. Chase, a few cars having issues. Chase again hitting a barrier and just everyone hitting him. A lot of cars so far just kind of right there. Pit stop, pit road is open, so cars are going to be taking that. So your stage number 1 winner is Kev. So far it's going to go Kev, Spacey, Chase, Printed, and Reagan. Now pit road is open. People can go in, get some fuel, get some gas, and holy hell, what was that? Okay, Anarchy's in the back, so for I want this race to be over faster so I can do my own things. A few maps. So for pretty much point standings so far sit as Kev, Aiden. Well, pretty much any real battle so far is gonna be a lot, but the cutoff is gonna be interesting. And holy, what is happening? That is a track blocker. That is just a track blocker. Good to know. So for a couple cars that all I want to say in the fight, Michael, Dale, and Jan all Jan technically has an option to get in. I'm not 100 if he's gonna make it. Driz is gonna. So for Driz, Dale and Michael are all in the fight for position, pretty much, if this continues to go on. Kicks as well is getting a little threatened by a few cars behind. Cal, Kicks, both have an odds to get a couple more points over each other. So for since our Kicks is here, he's going to be getting a lot of points today. So expect to see that. Pit road is open, so we're going to see who's going to go in. Seems like JCR as well. Good job, JCR. So for a lot of cars are pitting, everyone's in pit road today. So for everyone's picking their pit stalls. Getting over the hill. So for Printed's getting there. Chase is going to come out. A bunch of guys all getting out. Kev gets the win off pit road. And a little bit of checking up. That might be a little bit of a track blocker. So for a lot of cars today, a lot of them got wrecked. Today, a bunch of chaos for a little bit. So for stage number 2 is ready to go. A little bit pit road shenanigans so far, pretty much in the race. Gotta say, very impressive. He didn't hit anyone. Hopefully, let's see. So close. So far, I think we're gonna get ready to go back green flag for stage number 2. In state for at the Glen for stage number 2. I was gonna say race 2, but that's not really the thing. Race 2 was, I think, close to a couple months, and Blitz goes around again. Everyone's choosing what line they want to be in. A little bit chaos have shown up. A few cars wanted, I guess, their own lane, and they just kicked someone out from it. So we're gonna get going green here at the Glen for stage number 2. Side by side, going to turn 1. Who's gonna get the race off from the first turn? Kev goes outside. He gets swinged all the way out. Printed's gonna take the lead. Kev goes from first down to last. Everyone's so far 2 wide, 4 wide. Behind him, Chase. 3 wide on the bottom, coming through the S's. Aiden on the outside. Reagan in the middle. They head to the Fort bus stop. So that's going to be interesting to see. We have seen a lot of cars wreck here. Aiden backs out of that to just sit behind Chase. So for 2 wide exiting, couple cars blitzes in the wall. He's going to go all the way to the burial. in said bus stop. So for Kix, Kev, Aiden, bunch of guys having some issues today. The race leader so far printed, followed by Spacey. Chase is just trying to slow him down. Slow him or put like an end to the Toyota 1-2 3-ish show. I'm not 100%. And that seems like Reagan taking that lead. Well, taking third from Chase. So for everyone, just single file out. Trying to get. Dale overshoots turn 1. He's gonna go all the way in the rubble strips. So for Dale slowing up a few cars behind him, there's a 5-car group behind him. They're all kind of gonna try and get around. Braxton up towards back behind Aiden. And Aiden goes all the way around. There goes Blitz with him. Okay, seems like a few issues for the leaders as well. Seems like Spacey's your new race leader, followed by Chase. Printed had something happen to him. And that just kind of lost him some positions. So for pretty much Spacey goes out wide. Chase is on the bottom, though, door banging for that lead. Dell with the 6th position, maybe 4th if we really want to say nicely. Say it nicely. Well, not. No, he's been holding 5th. Gotta keep in mind myself. 5th. Dell goes around. He's gonna get loose. There's a few cores that got loose. Printed again. This time with Reagan. With them giving the leaders a little bit more space between them. A little bit of chaos here at this track. So for Dale did not get a good runoff, pretty much. So for seems like a big group for 5th right now. Dale's gonna go in pit road. So we got forced pittle for the race. Dale. Spacey Chase right there battling for that lead. Oh, we got Core in the wall. Back though. Kicks goes around. He takes Braxton. He's in the wall as well. Aiden's right there. Oh, Printed goes around again in the bus stop. Braxton goes down. Blitz also takes along in it. Also hitting a wall hard there. I think a caution may be coming out a little bit. So for Chase, Spacey, 1-2 for the lead. Seems like caution's out. And you can see the chaos that's happening. Pretty chaotic. So for everyone's gonna get lined back up and a little chaotic. I have to say this is possibly the most chaotic and also boring exercise, which is kind of interesting. Usually you get one of the two. This one's just none of that. So for everyone's gonna get lined up, ready to go back. Green flag here at the Glen. I don't know what Dale is. Dale's on his way. And we're gonna go back green flag. 3 wide already in the back. Now Printed's gonna let off just a little bit, so then he's not gonna kill anyone. And the 3 wide once again back there. Kev goes around in the torn. A bunch of guys go around. Spacey's in it. Bunch of cars just go around. Dale's in pit road. Everyone so far now gains back single file out. Kev went from leading to now last. See if he can get back up though again. Maybe a few cautions may help him out. 2 wide coming through the bus stop. Someone's trying to make it at 3 wide. That's possibly not going to work well. Kev's going to get through it. All of them get through it. With a bunch of cores. All right there. So for pretty much 2 wide, 3 wide around the track. Prendergo's go all the way in the rumble strips. That's going to check up a bunch of cars. He's going to get his keys door bang Blitz. He's not happy. He's not happy about Blitz. Oh, Blitz. Complicated name. Pretty much looks just like a bunch of cars. A lot of them just single fall out. We're going to see how that happens, how that goes. Kicks goes around, oh, hard in the burial. Aiden goes around, there goes Kev. So for Blitz goes a little wide. Last lap of stage number 2. So far it looks like it's a chase. We'll get the stage. So far Chase with the lead, no mistakes. He's gonna just take the win. So far, we got a second place battle between Wiegand and Blitz. Blitz takes the easiest pass around him in the bus stop on the exit. Kev right though, passing a few cars. He's now 4th. If Chase makes a mistake, or Kev does, he's blocking a couple cars. He's gonna be blocking a bunch of cars just to keep that 4th. Chase is gonna come around final turn. Oh, Braxton goes around in the back. Cores wrecking to the line. That's a bunch of cores that just wrecked all across the line. Lots of cores. I think we're going to have pit road that's going to be open really soon. Seems like a couple of guys in the voice chat, they're going to be talking. I feel like one of the officials so far talking to a few of these guys. That sounded good. So for pretty much everyone's going to go in pit road. So for who's going to stay out. That's pretty much your race off pit road. And a lot of cores have just kind of that a little calamity here and there, a little chaotic. In this case, very chaotic. And a few guys are getting 1 out of 3s already, so that's not good. That ain't good. Oh my. And Aiden goes all around. A bunch of guys are just. I work with these people. Some of them I do. Check. And they have chose. They're gonna go for stage number 2. We're gonna go green. Literally 3 cores picked the inside and everyone else picked the outside. That is impressive. And it looks like Braxton goes around. Seems like Chase also goes around. A lot of cores are just going around in turn 1. It seems like the restarts are chaotic. Kev squeezes Spacey into the wall. Spacey's trying to get around him. Spacey does. So for next question is, can he hold Kev off? That's the next question. That is the big. That was a. That is chaotic. Caution's out. Second time. Second time. Stage. Well, first time stage 3. Just absolutely chaotic. And the typical after this, oh my. So far, pretty much. Cars so far lining up for the stage. Well, for the green flag. A lot of cars getting themselves ready to go for another green, then possibly another yellow. So far, we're gonna go see how they do. So far, 4 on the inside, 6 on the outside. Went ahead to green. And the green flag is going to be waving. Three wide in turn 1. A lot of guys check out of that. They're gonna go a little loose. So for a little chaos, 5 wide. Spacey goes a loose. Printed's also loose. He's still saving that. So for 5 cars in the back, trying to get their way up. So for everyone racing still. Dell goes around. Oh, we got a spinner somewhere in the front. It is printed. So far, we got battle for the lead. So far, it is Reagan, Blitz, Chase. I think. So for everyone, so for battling for the lead, so for 3 cars battling for the lead, followed by Printed right there behind in the next position back. So for single file line, pretty much. Oh, Kev goes around. He's gonna tag no one. He saves it. He's gonna continue. He keeps the wheels under him. So far, everyone single file out for a little bit. We're gonna see who's gonna. Oh, we got a crash. We got Regan in it. Braxton's in it. Kev's goes around. A lot of cars just start wrecking. I think a lot of them are trying to go in pit road, and that just did not work out well for most of them. The yellow flag's waving. That that is a very interesting yellow flag. That happened in the worst possible timing for a few of these guys. Either a good way or terrible pit road. So for 3 of them in pit road, I think 3 to 2, I think, entered pit road. A lot of them just missed it because pit road got closed. Such a such an interesting way so far. Well, slowly halfway, and there goes Printed again. So for I think a bunch of people are gonna go pit road, leaving I think guys who just pitted, pitted. Then the yellow flag came out. I think they're gonna stay out. I think. And everyone pitting. Spacey staying out. Spacey stays out. He possibly has some strategy in his head. So for fastest lap goes to Chase, then Kev, Blitz, and a bunch of others. Oh my stutters. So for your pretty much. You're pretty much fastest lap goes to Chase, and then right behind is Kev and Blitz. So for those are where they are sitting at, that's your top 3 fastest cars. So for cars are choosing what lane they want to be in, so for everyone there, I think Blitz is Braxton are not having I think, a small argument. And we're going to go back green flag. 3Y going into turn 1. Everyone checks up. Whoever can get out of that is already Salino. Blitz gets out of that, followed by Printed. Those are your top 2. Kev following behind them. Aiden fighting for that position. He's trying to get a good point safe with Fords. Ford factory team. And Printed just having an issue. He's going around. He's upside down. Everyone crashing behind him. Caution's going to wave out for that. That is 7 cars in it. 7, maybe. 7 cars all wadded into the bus stop. Every single one of them. Spacey was I think, he pitted with everyone. He was, I think, Glass. He's third. Top guys who did not get involved in that wreck are 1 and 2. Everyone else behind them got wrecked or somewhat collected in that. So for everyone, so for getting themselves ready to go racing here. So for everyone, so for gonna choose what lane they want to be in. And let's hope they all don't wreck into turn 1 or the bus stop. So that is the thing you gotta look out for on this race. I think so for next time we come here for the D2 race, what to look out for bus stop. That was a true killer for D1. And so far that's in seldom works. We're gonna figure out what is the killer and what to look out for. And the green flag's back in the air. Everyone's trying to finish this. So for 3 wide coming from Braxton making it 3 wide. Spacey forces most of everyone going off to the Rumbles strip. So for 3 cores right there behind for second. Reagan, Spacey, Aiden. Those are your kind of guys roughly behind each other, pretty closely. If one mistake from the leader or second, that's pretty much the cores you want to look out for. See if they get collected in. Oh, a couple cores spinning. Aiden goes around the corner. Everyone wrecking again. It is Spacey's in it. Spacey gets involved. That is what, like 12? Everyone's involved. Even Bliss is involved. Reagan's your leader. This last few laps, you gotta be in the right spot at the right time, I guess. Literally, guys in the back could get this win. This is absolutely bonkers today. Apparently, you gotta be when pretty much. I guess whenever you just gotta be lucky in this. There's gonna be a handful of laps later. They gotta hope on no overtime. That's gonna be a thing. That's gonna be the biggest thing to look out for in this race. No overtime. That's the thing that they gotta look out for. Are they gonna have no overtime or are they not? If there's no overtime, you're confident in that, you gotta start having that lead locked up and gone. But if there is, you gotta make sure you gotta defend off the other 9 other drivers in this race. You gotta defend that from them. And you gotta be lucky enough to not get involved in the forced wreck in the bus stop. You gotta be aware on that. That's gonna be something that you gotta be aware of. You gotta know where that is. Because it happens near the middle of the pack to somewhat in the front. You gotta be on point for that. You gotta get. That's pretty much a little bit on how you want to get that win. You gotta pretty much be on point on exactly where you need to be in that bus stop to make it through unscathed. And you gotta hope on all your competitors to do the exact same. That is something you gotta look out for in this race. So for everyone's doubled wide chose the lanes, they wanna cup. Oh no, not yet. Some drivers are pitting to make sure they're safe. So for a bunch of cars thinking they have enough, that's gonna be something to watch for. You got 5 cars that did not pit. They're gonna see if they can get that win. So for you got everyone leaving pit road. So for everyone, Aiden, the last call exiting pit road that I can see. I'm gonna have fun. So for pretty much some of the cars you gotta watch out for. So for in this race so far is Chase, Kev, Spacey somehow. And Blitz, Printed, and Aiden. Those are your 6 cards you gotta watch out for if you're in the lead. Reagan. So for everyone is gonna get ready to go racing here. Oh, we got one issue going up for one car. Reagan just lost all of his positions. Chase is gonna lead us to the green. The green flag's gonna wave us off, and we're gonna go back green flag for 5 laps to go here in this race. And they're wrecking already to turn 1. They all save it though, so they're gonna keep it green. I think you want to be in the fallback so that you avoid the chaos. So far already, Reagan already catching up. He's caught up to Dale from pretty much having an issue off the start. From that to now, second right behind Dale. 3 wide, 4 wide behind them. Spacey goes around. Who else is going to go around? No one. Reagan has the lead. He's going to hold it. So far, pretty much everyone. So far, everyone trying to get a position here. Reagan, Braxton trying to. I think Reagan's trying to hold off Braxton here. Braxton's going to go on the inside. He's going to try to take it. Dale loose. Behind them. He's going to hit. Aiden's now catching up. Braxton's now in the lead. Aiden quickly right behind Braxton. He's going to try and make a pass. Reagan right behind them. He's also going to try and make a pass. And Blitz is coming up through the field. So for that's something that they gotta watch for. That's gonna be something interesting as well. So far, it seems like Aiden Kev's here. He's making his picture. Top 5, all right behind each other, nose to tail, trying to get that lead, trying to get the win. Pretty much the top 5, all right behind each other. Reagan quickly coming up behind everyone. Braxton's gotta hold them back. That's gonna get 6 to catch up a little bit. Pretty much everyone's right nose to tail in this. A couple cores hit the wall. That's going to be interesting to see for everyone. So for top 5, all within a second of each other. Reagan takes back the lead. He's going to overshoot it. He goes in the wall. Aiden goes spinning. Kev's going to take the lead. He's going to keep it going. Seems like Reagan's having an... I'm going to assume he got a little help. Reagan, I'm going to assume he got some help from Kev. He's got to hope on a caution now to get him back up to the group. That is not what you want. Braxton's going to come by on the bottom to see what Kev does. Reagan catching back up. Does he have enough time? We're coming to 2 more laps to go. Two more laps to go here at the Glen. Kev goes outside wide. Blitz is going to take the lead. Chase going to come by. The leader, the race lead has changed hands. Chase, Kev battling for second. Reagan catching up to a little bit. They're making some mistakes. They're going to let Reagan catch up from a little bit of mistakes here. Blitz is going to start pulling away. Kev goes around. Can he save it? No, he doesn't. They're all wrecking that turn. 3 cars go around. Caution's out again. That's not what you want to see here. That is going to be overtime. Number 1 here. I'm assuming it's going to be overtime. A bunch of cars. That's not what Blitz wanted to see. It's overtime. Overtime number 1 here. Reagan caught all the way back up. Please fix laps. I can. Gotta quickly get that notification out. So for they're gonna be choosing. That's gonna be interesting. Reagan on the outside. I think one person had to choose. Oh no, pit road is gonna be open. Final pit stops of the day, I think. Few cars pit, few cars stay out. That's gonna be something that these guys are gonna be watching for. Cars that pitted have more fuel, but they're gonna be in the back. That's gonna mean they're gonna be aggressive here. So for cars are gonna get ready to go back green flag here, overtime. Number 1 here at the Glen. Cars are gonna be choosing what lane they want to be in. Bunch of them choose the outside lane. Braxton chooses bottom. A lot of them also chooses bottom. So for they're gonna go green flag back in the air. And the green flag's back out. We're going back green flag here at the Glen for 2 more laps. Reagan goes around. He loops it right in front of everyone. That's a lot of cars. Kim's now in the lead. Kim takes the lead. Terrible incident in the back. So for Dale right there behind. Aiden gonna try and pass him. Aiden passes Dale. Absolutely chaotic start of this. A bunch of cars just spun out. Dale goes around in the back. That's a lot of cars. One more gets wrecked. Another yellow flag. Overtime number 2. Overtime number 2's out. Few cars are taking the opportunity to pit because fuel either one low. Yeah, a few of them are pitting mandatory pit stops for a lot of these guys because they do not have enough to make it. I'm joking with these guys. So that's gonna be something that these guys are gonna watch for. How many overtimes you're gonna have today? That's something that they're gonna watch and look for. So for cars, you're gonna choose what lane they're gonna be in for the restart. Oh my. Are we gonna not go green? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go green. Yeah, no one's gonna go green. We're back. So far, everyone's pitting now. I think someone missed pit road. I think Hicks forgot pit road. So for a couple cars pitted under the yellow. A few of these cars did not pit. Kev stays in the lead. the next question for a lot of these guys are. So for. So for. We're gonna head back green flag. Braxton did not do good in that turn. We're head back green. And the green flag's back in the air for overtime number 2 here. Chase goes around it. That's a few cars that go around. Three. So for Blitz, Braxton, Aiden, Reagan, Kev. Those are your kind of top 5 right now at this moment. That's going to change really quickly with Spacey climbing through the field. So for Reagan, quickly trying to get to the front of the field. A few cars that bounce off each other. So for Blitz with the race lead. Followed up by Braxton right behind him. So for side by side, we're coming to the white flag. White flag's in the air. Next time, bye, or next flag ends the race. Braxton right behind them. Let's see what happens. Chase right there behind. There are 3 wide. Big group of cars coming to the bus stop. Reagan goes too far in. He hits the wall. So for Braxton goes the slingshot. They're gonna come out of the thing. Blitz goes around. Braxton's gonna go. They're wrecking behind him. Braxton's gonna win it here at the Glen, followed by Chase and a bunch of others. Blitz comes in 8th. Kicks finishes right there in the back. And Regan not finishing at all.